Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back once again, getting ready to watch another episode of AEW Rampage. Another stacked show. We have Bryan. Oh, Daniel Bryan. What am I doing? That's the old name. That name's gone. We've got Bryan Danielson versus Nick Jackson. A match that's been many years in the making since their first run in PWG, which ended up being a little bit more violent than I think the Young Bucks and Nick Jackson in particular were expecting. We have a hair versus hair match. Orange Cassidy versus Jack Evans. Pretty sure Jack Evans is going to get shaved bald today. And then we have a triple threat women's match. Nyla Rose versus Jade Cargill versus Thunder Rosa. So that's going to be a epic match of pretty big proportions there as well. So should be a fun show. Let's get to it. 2 seconds away from the start of the show. How's everybody's weekend been so far? We are live. And we are kicking it off with Danielson. Kicking things off with the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, who has a 0-0-1 record after the 30-minute draw with Kenny Omega. Oh, BTE graphic. That's very cool. Ah, it's the Super Click intro pack. Nice, I like it. Very NWO. With Matt. They have been having some very crazy little haircuts of the Bucks. Start loosen up this microphone cord so we don't start breaking microphones. We definitely do not want that. Yeah, the Super Click got a big win on Dynamite this week. Super Kick party. Should be lots of kicks in this match. Super kicks, people getting their heads kicked in. Fun times. Chasing Nick around, gonna kick him. See if they're anywhere near as stiff as they have been in the past. I read that apparently Bryan felt bad about his debut when he got a little bit stiff again, once again with Nick. Stiff. It's a kick. Oh, there's a kick. Nick, such an athlete. Oh, man.
because Matt Jackson, the brother of Nick, was right behind Bryan Danielson. Where's he going? Look at this.
Danielson up to that top.
There's the big shotgun drop kick.
Well done right there by Bryan Danielson. He got all of that big-time drop kick, that shotgun off the top.
And here's those kicks.
Oof. That's a stiff kick in the chest.
Dangerous with those kicks. We saw how he lit up Kenny Omega last week.
Those kicks are lethal for a long time. Those round kicks are brutal. Gets a low single right there. Front trip. Let's see what he's got in mind, Danielson.
Maybe thinking Romero special. Bryan Danielson early on. Oh! Early on in his career, spent time in New Japan Pro Wrestling training. Oh, and he's telling
there it is.
He's correct, Danielson.
But
I wonder if I still have that shirt in my wardrobe somewhere.
See
See if I can find that one.
The man that popularized this submission technique.
No doubt about it. It's brutal. Oh, yeah. And I
Oh,
myself have
big bow and arrow.
Uh-oh.
And look at the Dragon Sleeper.
Dragon Sleeper now.
And Nick Jackson, the only
Ow.
thing he could do was gouge the eyes of Danielson.
Yeah, quick transition by Danielson, and Nick realized it and stopped it.
Danielson hacking at the thighs, the quads, the IT band of Nick Jackson. Those kicks, those outside leg kicks.
You can hear these striking blows, these forearm shivers by each of these men.
Big European
Nick right
uppercuts.
there got the worst end of it.
As are laying it in hard.
Oh,
Oh,
vaults
spin
around,
out.
comes back.
Big clothesline.
Massive lariat sent Danielson for a loop.
So that quickness right there of Jackson, and see how quick the sense of urgency has just amplified Excalibur for Nick Jackson. He saw the opening, he gunned in.
Yeah, we finally got the chant going.
That's a long sentence for a crowd. I never heard an audience say a complete sentence as a chant.
Oh, Nick Jackson coming off. Oh,
What the hell was
Danielson.
Oh, that was...
Double underhook. The butterfly suplex sits down.
Yeah,
into the
butterfly
Jujikatami.
suplex into that.
He's got that juji, that joint lock.
Cross arm breaker.
That Jujikatami on that elbow. Smart by Jackson. Good match sense to get to that bottom rope to break that joint lock.
A two-man boost today?
That butterfly
Sounds like it just
suplex
has an Excalibur.
into
I like it.
that cross arm
I like
breaker,
this
and you see
this
Danielson,
commentary team.
He's got the elbow of Nick Jackson locked and perhaps looking to do it.
Yeah. Well, he's great at manipulating a joint. That's what any great grappler knows how to do. Joint manipulation. And now he's got that arm
Big
hammer lock, like
forearms.
drills his sternum with forearms.
Rough
Big
elbow strikes,
forearms. Oh my goodness.
just smashing the chest of Nick Jackson.
Again, look at that inverted style on ringing that arm. Watch out, maybe a suplex.
Back suplex.
Danielson
Back
drops
drop
Nick
suplex.
Jackson down hard, hooks the near leg. Nick able to kick out though.
Yeah, Nick Jackson, this is the tough part now. As you know, Excalibur, a tag team wrestler. This is probably the point in the match maybe a minute ago where you're going to make a tag to your brother.
Yeah, you start looking over to the corner.
Hammerlock
and
in
then
the
you remember,
arm and
no
driving in the
player that
knees.
You are going one-on-one, toe-to-toe with one of the best technical wrestlers in the entire world. Maybe the best.
No
Twisting and
argument, man. Again,
bending the
joint
wrist
manipulation,
back.
Working on that wrist and the elbow.
Oh,
Look at
and the
that.
thumb in the elbow.
Vicious
That's
and
ugh,
vicious is Bryan Danielson.
That is
Nick Jackson's in trouble.
incredibly vicious.
The
and just
tendons into the muscle.
Notice the
violent.
Oh, how slow he's doing this.
A very
Oh my God, his shoulder's
holy
on the bone.
cow, he's
very
trying to rip his arm
deliberate,
off.
Torturous pace by Danielson too. No, Nick kicks out. Danielson maintains control of that hammerlock.
You would
Yep.
definitely tear your rotator
He's
cuff,
just
tear
torturing
the
him in.
labrum, which is that
Stretching him
membrane
out.
that goes over the rotator cuff. I've torn it. I'm not a doctor, but I know that. And that's how you tear it, by hyperextending it the way Jackson's arm was bent.
Back
Nick
elbows
Jackson
from
backing up.
Nick.
Danielson to the corner, driving the shoulder.
Drives the
into
shoulder into the
this section
stomach.
a second time. And still to come here tonight on Rampage, CM Punk.
Oh, we've got a Punk promo coming up later. Awesome.
Women's three-way matchup, Nyla Rose, Jade Cargill, and Thunder Rosa. No disqualifications. Plus our main event, hair versus hair match.
Hair
Orange
versus
Cassidy
hair.
versus Jack Evans.
I feel
Danielson is
bad
lined up
for
to
Jack
Jackson
Evans.
to the ropes. And then we will have more information on the casino ladder match coming up this Wednesday at
Oh, yeah.
Dynamite Anniversary
We get the
Edition as Danielson
Casino ladder match announcements.
into
That's
the
gonna be
elbow
cool.
of Nick Jackson.
Well, the fingers in a lace by
Wonder if we get
Danielson
anyone
control.
special.
Nick
I know we've got Bobby
realizes
Fish
that
coming in
he's
next
trying
week
to
for
find his way out of this predicament.
a match against Sammy
Jackson
Guevara. That'll be a cool match.
Goes up the arm drag,
Bobby
takes
Fish,
Danielson
super
down.
underrated.
Smooth,
in terms of
Danielson into the corner, nobody
and
home.
underutilized in NXT, I feel.
Incoming.
And charges in. Oh, Nick
This
Jackson
is in the
exploded
corner.
out of the corner at the last possible moment, and Danielson, it backfired on him.
Bryan Danielson a tad overzealous and got caught right there. Nick Jackson smart enough to get out of harm's way.
Throwing Danielson to the outside in the spear to the midsection. We have to take a break. It will only be 90 seconds long, and we will stick with all the action in picture-in-picture. Good Matt Jackson behind the referee's back, taking advantage of the distraction created by Nick Jackson inside the ring.
Hey, I agree with that. I think that was smart.
Why
by Matt
has
to do that,
Brandon Cutler
to
got
just
a
keep Bryan Danielson in pain and help his brother out.
music
What
note
the hell? It's his blood
on his
brother.
neck?
Rick Knox checking on Danielson on the outside as Nick Jackson up to the top rope.
Nick's gonna fly here, dude.
Nick Jackson, the double sledge from the top to the floor, crashing down on the head of Danielson.
See, that's kind of an old shades right there to the late great Macho Man Randy Savage, as you saw right there. That's a move that he used to do all the time. And Danielson, man, he's in trouble, Excalibur, big time.
He's in real
Come on,
trouble, and it
Danielson.
all
Come on now.
with that
Get this win.
spear on the outside from
The
Matt
first
Jackson,
AEW
the
win.
other half of the Young Bucks. A man, a not elite
Build up that
participant in this
ranking,
match.
get up a little bit higher,
Right
get
now,
into the potential
Nick
to
Jackson realizes the
take
momentum's
on
his
Kenny
side,
again. We need that rematch.
picking his spots.
60-minute time limit.
Jackson stomped between the shoulder blades.
Probably, I would love to see I'd love to see a 60-minute draw.
Look at
Just
that boot right across the jawline. The pain
once
that
again.
Danielson's in.
Maybe this time just have Kenny like being the one, the ascendancy at the end of the time limit, and then we go for a untimed match. Just
Oh, we're
someone
back
must
on
win
AEW
in
Rampage.
best in the
Nick
third
Jackson and
in the
Bryan
trilogy.
Danielson battling it out here in our opening contest.
Brutal shots by Jackson. Now a bulldog. Danielson lands face first.
And as you saw in picture-in-picture during the break, Matt Jackson hit the spear on Bryan Danielson on the outside behind the referee's back, and that's when the complexion of this match changed, Taz.
Absolutely. I'm glad you brought that up. Good job, Excalibur. Right there, Matt Jackson, as you see, all happy. He definitely helped his brother Nick out to turn the tides. And I think it's a good move. Now look at Nick with his own share of round kicks.
Kicks to the chest. Danielson absorbing the
Oh,
contact.
big kicks.
That's not a
Don't-
good sign if your opponent.
You don't want to do that.
After you kicked him in the chest 8 or 9
I
times.
don't think Nick should be doing this right now. It's not a good strategy, Nick.
The
Look at Danielson
Nicky
leading
boy,
into him.
that's not something you want to challenge
Leading into the
Danielson to.
contact is Danielson.
Just eating those round kicks.
When he turns that around, you're going to regret this.
And Nick Jackson has got to be questioning
Calling for him to kick him again.
strategy.
And that did nothing. Oh my God. He's a savage. He's a savage.
Whoa! What the hell was
Spitting
that?
in the
Wasn't
face,
right.
that's
Just spitting him in
dirty.
his face, did he?
And now he's
And
just
the chop
laying in.
kick combination from Danielson. Look at the chest of Nick Jackson. It is turning bright red. The reversal.
Are you sorry
Danielson
now, Nick? Do you
lands on
regret
his
those
feet, hits the
life
ropes,
choices?
Ducks the clothesline and comes back. It's a big time shot.
Yeah, he left his feet, all of his body weight driving into that flying clothesline right there by Danielson, just lighting up Nick Jackson.
I mean, it was partial clothesline also.
Okay, here we go.
Kind of
We're turning it
hammer
around. Big
strike.
left kicks.
Oh, and there's
Oof.
the kicks.
Oh, end rights, lefts, end rights,
this
front
is
and back.
Gruesome, brutal.
Oh, that was a solid one. Oh
Bryan
my.
Danielson.
And there's the
Oh,
big kick across the head.
Round kick to the head. He hooks the far leg. No, Nick Jackson able to kick out.
What a
Nick showing some
vicious,
guts,
violent man that is
heart.
right there, and Bryan Danielson, damn,
Doesn't want to stay
that
down.
is some violence. I kind of respect that, but you got to respect the kick out by Nick Jackson.
And Nick Jackson weathered the storm from
Hey,
Danielson.
lads, come out.
As we see Brandon Cutler and Matt Jackson on the outside. Oh, the running knee strike.
He's not done, dude.
Danielson again.
There's another
Bryan
kick.
Danielson, he's coming back for more.
Oh, the
Super kick.
from Nick Jackson, though.
Nick Jackson's got him
Super
right
kick.
now. Look at that.
The
Done.
second one, Nick falls into
Beat
a
him.
pin.
Beat him. Got him.
Oh,
Ooh.
so close.
Man, I'll tell you what. I feel like Danielson might have kicked out on instinct there.
This is very
That was
good. This is a
ultra
very good
close.
match so far.
For as dangerous as Bryan Danielson is with those round kicks, Nick Jackson perhaps even more
Nick-
dangerous for those
Nick
super
going
kicks.
for a 450 or a
Point
senton.
for sure, Excalibur.
Probably.
Now, he's going to a place that he loves and he's so comfortable at. The tippy top rope by Nick Jackson.
Nick Jackson up to the top, could be thinking the senton atomico.
No, he went for 450.
Got the knees up.
Got caught.
Right into the lapel lock.
Yeah, he's got him locked up.
Yep, the bell lock.
And now the lapel lock. Nick Jackson on instinct
Gets to the
alone,
ropes.
reaching for that bottom rope.
Again, tip your cap to Jackson to realize that the match sets
Very
and
good
nowhere
ring
goes to
awareness.
And I think Brandon Cutler and
Thanks,
Matt
Daz.
Jackson were screaming rope from the floor.
Good coaching on the outside.
Guys,
by
give me a job,
Ben
mate.
And top
I got the skills.
Again, those kicks blistering.
Oh, this is hard to watch.
Nick Jackson.
Oh my God. It's a tough way to spend a Friday night.
Nick's wife watching this again because
Trying to
oh, kick the post. He
That's a good
kicked it
one.
hard,
Shatter your tibia bone.
especially the
That's a
squared off
block,
posts.
that's your Shin bone.
Yeah, that kick went full force into the ring post, and then the super
Big
kick to the
super
side
kick.
of the head.
Yeah,
Danielson in real trouble here.
Yeah, oh, watch out. Maybe a German here.
Oh,
German on the apron. Oh my
Elite
God.
German suplex on the ring apron by Nick Jackson.
And the ring apron, well documented over the years for wrestling fans.
The
You
hardest part of the
realize
ring.
How hard the ring apron is. There's no give there.
The second hardest part of the ring.
That's right.
The first hardest part of the ring is the post, which
It's
Bryan
the
Danielson
ring
hit.
post. Yeah.
Right, a genius once told me that.
Oh, the Escalera.
Oh, Escalera.
And Nick Jackson crashing down on Danielson.
Let's take another look here. Look at the athleticism. Double jump, boom, the quick feet. Escalera right there by Nick Jackson.
Nick Jackson steps through into the
Ooh,
sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
Shooter, scorpion, deathlock, whatever you want to call it. That's a
Come on, Bryan.
old man. Sitting back on that thing, it hurts like hell.
Come on, Bryan.
And especially after Danielson kicking the ring
Kick.
post,
Yeah.
having
Get it.
his legs crossed like that, it putting even more pressure on
Stop
the shin of
crawling.
Danielson.
Yeah, good point, Excalibur. Right now, Danielson.
Get to the
showing
rope.
that
Get to the
match
rope.
toughness he's got.
Yeah, he's in.
Getting to that bottom rope,
Good.
that's hard to do in
We're
that
gonna
top
keep
level.
going.
Danielson
30-minute time limit on this one because we're getting kind of
so hard
close.
he has come this far to
17
face the
minutes
best
in.
competition in the world.
Sorry.
He's not going to tap out to Nick Jackson.
Oh, Brandon Cutler just got kicked square in the nose.
He kicked Cutler in the face.
He's
Danielson
dead. Cutler is dead. Oh, release German on the floor.
And that was a backfire for sure for Nick Jackson and friends.
And Brandon Cutler earlier this year
Matt's
suffered
got
that
the-
fractured orbital bone.
The
It might be
attention of
another
the
fracture for him
referee.
after that kick by Nick Jackson.
It's a refraction. He might have lost
Come on,
his
Rick.
teeth.
Pay attention, mate.
Oh,
Yep, there goes
Elbow
Matt.
strike. Nick Jackson
Rolled him up.
rolls up Danielson 2
Got him with the schoolboy, but he kicked out.
what a match so far.
Needs to call the prefects and learn how to do that properly.
Danielson to one knee. Oh,
Double overhooks. Here we go. Oh,
Tiger suplex.
Tiger suplex.
No, but he hangs on, does Danielson.
yeah, and you can pop
Rolling
it
into
up.
cattle
Oh,
mutilation.
almost
No.
submission here.
Oh, he's going into the
arm
elbows.
Nick Jackson captured, and the
Just the-
hammer and anvil strikes.
Driving elbows.
Across the jawline. Close your mouth, Nick. You're going to lose some teeth, buddy.
Oh, and now Nick Jackson.
And
blocks
cattle
the
mutilation.
mutilation.
It's in.
He's got nowhere to go.
He tapped.
Taps out.
We're going to win on the cattle mutilation. Yes, they gave him the win with the cattle mutilation. They didn't have to go back to the label lock. I love it.
What a match. Holy
They've established that move already. 2 matches into his AEW career, and he's done it more than ever in the last decade.
Danielson, who are outnumbered.
Kenny Omega, the EW World Champion, and Adam Cole.
Kenny and Adam Cole are here, and Kenny is not happy.
I think they were expecting a much different result. They expected Nick Jackson to take out Danielson, but Danielson proved just how tough he is.
Well, because, oh, hold on, wait.
Here comes Christian Jurassic Express.
Cross over the 8-man tag on Dynamite.
Yeah, this Wednesday coming up on Dynamite, live from Philadelphia.
It's the 2-year anniversary of Dynamite in Philadelphia.
Oh, we're getting an 8-man on Dynamite. Awesome.
Versus Bryan Danielson, Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and of course, Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy.
All a part of that huge anniversary edition of Dynamite Live. This Wednesday at 8.
They are showing a lot of faith in Jungle Boy, putting him in these sort of
Things are breaking down, and Kenny Omega
situations with these teams
turning tail and running.
and players.
Matt Jackson here.
Matt Jackson,
Kill switch. Matt Jackson's gone.
The super kick intercepted.
Nick just got the tail whip.
Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy.
Snare trap on Adam Cole.
That snare trap.
He's got Adam Cole locked in the snare trap.
And the Kenny No Balls chant is all up and roaring.
Battle with Adam Cole and Jungle Boy this past Wednesday on Dynamite.
And Kenny Omega, is he gonna
Oh, he's
charge
going in there.
He is. Oh,
Uh-oh.
He tried to save Adam and got caught in the lapel lock.
the lapel lock applied.
And they're tapping. They're both tapping in the middle of the ring.
I got no choice. Let him go. There's no ref. It's not a match.
Little vision for the future there.
Jungle Boy and Bryan Danielson
Outcome of 2
just
future
submitted
matches.
Kenny Omega and Adam Cole.
Rough night for the Elite.
That's a
for
huge
sure.
spot for Jungle Boy there.
What a match we had, though, dude, with Nick Jackson and that man right there, Bryan Danielson.
An incredible way to kick off the
I love how happy Bryan looks now. Like, he just got brutalized and kicked the crap out of someone for 20 minutes, and he's like, yeah, that's great. I love it.
So
Yeah.
everyone check it out.
And hook.
The FTW
Send hook.
champion, Absolute Ricky Starks, has a special message for our favorite person, Brian Cage. Ayo, Cage, listen up, chump.
Me and Brian Cage, we are not the same, and that's obvious.
Serious house.
You will never be able to compete with me because there's such a gap between you and I, Cage.
There's some fancy blue suede shoes there.
So
Okay.
yeah, excuse me if I seem a little bit pissed off, but I'm sick of the narrative that
Was
just
it
because
rowdy?
you are bigger, that means you can whoop anyone's ass. I never back down from a fight, and I damn sure ain't gonna let a cornball like you go ahead and put me out. That's the absolute truth.
Ricky and Hobbs. No. Ricky and Cage this week, maybe? Seems like that's what that was teasing. There, we're on an ad. Let's. I will be back in a second. And we are back with Ricky Starks joining the commentary booth. This made me think of my own bloody podcast and confused me. I would love to get Ricky on the commentary booth if he ever wants to drop by.
I view myself as a five-tool player. I beat Darby. I survived Will Hobbs. I think the only thing I had up on Will Hobbs at Dynamite Grand Slam was experience, and that experience paid off. You know, he took the eyes off the prize. He collided with Hook, and I kind of slipped one over on him. I think it's starting to settle in. The people are happy I'm back. I think it's starting to settle in to the people that they see how happy I am to be back. Eventually, there's going to be a time to get down to business. I think we're rounding that corner. People are going to start coming at me pretty fast here. I got a target on my back, and that's the way I want it. Because I would much rather take too big a bite, choke to death on greatness, than starve on mediocrity. I want the best people in AEW, and I want them across the ring from me. Whoever decides to step up, just understand that when you do, nap time's always on the menu.
What is next for CM Punk in All Elite Wrestling? Does not seem like we're going to have to wait very long.
Okay, we got the women's triple threat.
This is a three-way match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied to the ring by Smart
Jade
Mark
Cargill.
Sterling from Vero Beach, Florida. Jade
Thunder.
Cargill.
This three-way match coming about
Violet Rose.
because of the history, the rivalry between
Jade Cargill, such a star. Look at her. Look at that name.
Ahead of the Casino Battle Royale at All Out, Ricky.
Listen, the Casino Battle Royal was crazy, and I had my money
Absolutely
all
a star
on
in
Jade.
making.
Did I lose all of it? Yes, but guess what? I made it back, baby.
Yeah, you're driving a Maserati there, Ricky. I'm pretty sure you made all that money back. You're not strapped for cash.
In this three-way matchup, Taz, it is no disqualification.
Nyla Rose out next. Native Beast.
Introducing next, being accompanied by Vicky Guerrero from Washington, D.C. The Native Beast, Nyla Rose.
Rose.
Nyla Rose, a former AEW Women's
Vicky
World
in tow.
and someone who has been in some of the most brutal matches we've seen in the women's division.
That's a lot of flames. A lot of pyro.
They worked together and they took out Thunder Rosa ahead of the Casino Battle Royal. But this friendship was short-lived because Nyla eliminated Jade.
Definitely a short-lived friendship between those two, but from Thunder Rosa, I'm a little bit concerned going into this match.
Of Jade Cargill's young pro wrestling
Just knowing that these two have worked together in the past, so they may do so again.
From the graveyards of Tijuana, Mexico,
Thunder Rose. 29 and 2 in 2021.
experience of Nyla Rose.
Serious singles record
Thunder Rosa
going there for Thunder Rosa.
Britt Baker TMD in the first ever
She has to be getting up there to being in contention for a
Dynamite in the women's division.
women's world title match.
Insane matchup that was.
Wow. I'm going to let you know this right now. Thunder Rosa, this lady loves to compete. She loves to battle.
Speaking of the women's world title, I kind of want to get one of those at some point.
Swing and a miss by
Just
Nyla
add
and
one
Jade.
more
Ooh,
back there.
high roundhouse kick
Add
by
a
Thunder
women's
Rosa.
title to the
Charles
the
behind
shelf
her
of
now.
glory over there.
Oh, wow.
Holy cow, that looked rough.
Quad of Rosa when Jade Cargill.
Oh, but Nyla Rose with just a cross chop
Flipping
on the windpipe and
face
an
bust.
overhand chop sends Rosa
Big
back
overhand
to the
chop.
corner.
And you got to see right now if you're Thunder Rosa. I was going to say you got to try and get a reversal going or something.
There you go.
Thunder Rosa.
That's what she needs.
Back elbow. Thunder Rosa is fighting against the odds here.
Uh-oh.
Diving cross body.
Yeah,
Nyla
crossbody caught.
Look at the
That was
spread.
never going to work.
Tremendous catch by Nyla.
Big
Nyla looking to make
driven
it
into
again.
the
One, two, no. Jade breaks it up.
Excellent job by Jade because, yeah, it's everyone for
There we
themselves,
go.
but
There's the
don't
tension
let
between
once
these two
the
ladies.
happens, That's it.
And Ricky, look at this. Two of the toughest competitors in the women's division.
What a standoff. If I was Jade, 8 of her last 9 wins have come in 2 minutes
She
less.
is.
I would try to get this over and done with.
Oh!
Well, I agree with you.
Forearm
Ricky, and
strikes
sitting at
back and
15-0
forward.
Jade Cargill, She's a big star. She's got a big target on her.
Jade Cargill has
Jade's
never been
15-0.
defeated
Thunder
in her
Rosa's
career.
29-2. These ladies are racking them up.
Took down Nyla Rose.
Well, she has those
DMD keeping an eye on these two ladies because I'd be
Think she
making
spent
sure I've
too
got
much time
scouting
posturing
reports on
and
these two.
You might be right, but
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not is right.
No shortage of confidence from Jade. I like that.
Watch Thunder Rosa though.
Clotheslines are out of the ring. Thunder Rosa's coming at her now with the shotgun drop kick.
Kick by Thunder Rosa. Well, the action in this three-way match will continue, but we have to take a
Picture in
short break.
picture.
We will be right back.
No picture in picture. We're going just to commercial break. So yeah, what's happening in everyone's world at the moment? For me, it's just been, I got up early, couldn't sleep again, so that's always great fun. 2 nights in a row of poor sleep. Turn this ad down a little bit. And then, since I was up super early, I was like, right, let's watch Dark Side of the Ring. I think probably their best episode of this season so far in terms of not... In terms of the Twitter chat, I think the first episode, the Plane Ride from Hell, I think that got a little bit more attention, but this one felt like the most well-rounded documentary and sort of less about the controversy and more just a good documentary with a good story. So they're definitely worth checking that one out if you can find it. What else have we had this weekend? So then, yeah, I watched that. Quickly got up and was like, hey, it's only 7:30. I'm going to quickly fly down, get my groceries so that I can get in before it gets crazy busy, which was... I was successful in doing. I got in before the rest of the crowd decided to get their groceries, and I was in and out of there in about 5 minutes. Got everything I needed for... Grabbed some stir-fry strip beef, and I'm going to cook up either... I was smart. I bought 2 packets of meat and 2 lots of ingredients to make 2 different meals. So I've frozen away one lot of meat. I've got the other meat still out, and I'm like, at least now I can just, as soon as it gets to dinner time, whichever one I'm most feeling like tonight, I can just whip up. I didn't have to make like a decision of which one do I want at 8 a.m. So I just kept one beef out, put one beef in the freezer, and now I come 5:30, 6 o'clock, I can be like, right, I want stroganoff. Or no, I'm going to have beef and black bean. At the moment, I'm leaning towards stroganoff. But earlier I was leaning towards beef and black bean, so... Was it another 5 hours? It could very well change 3 or 4 more times. We will see. I don't like these Dynamites with the Rampages with the ads. I liked that 1 week where we got no ads here in Australia. It was awesome. It was just bang, 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 bang. Yeah, it's now officially the spooky season. What's everybody got up their sleeves for the Halloween spookiness? For me, it's just going to be a lot of horror movies, I think.
No disqualification match is raging. Jade Cargill brought the trash can into the ring. Nyla Rose and Vicky Guerrero. Oh, set the table up on the outside. What a drop kick.
Before that, we saw Rosa drop toe hold. Jade into that second rope face first.
Oh, the drop kick this time to the chest.
You crack a sternum and it makes it real hard to breathe.
Oh, and now the trash can.
That's right, this is a no DQ match, so we're getting weapons and everything here.
On the chest of Jade, and Thunder Rosa driving the trash can into Jade Cargill's face.
You can hear that impact Gotta get a cover, Rosa. Gotta get a cover.
Rosa covers the far leg as hook. Nyla there to break it up.
I hope Jade's okay.
Man, she really took one there hard.
Uh-oh. Nyla, I feel like Nyla finds her sweet spot when she's in control.
Oh, Nyla was looking for a choke slam on the trash can by the looks of that.
Aren't many ladies on this roster.
Jade showing the strength.
The lariat attempt. Jade Cargill with the pump kick. Knocked
Didn't
down
hit the
Thunder
pump
Rosa.
kick
Kick to the
all that
midsection by
well.
Nyla. And-
Oh,
nasty
big neck breaker.
Brutal neck breaker.
Jeez, that was rough.
You hear Vicky Guerrero screeching on the outside.
Right, go single leg grab
Neck
here,
breakers
dude.
took on a whole new meaning of
Nyla
scary after watching Dark Side of the Ring today. The
As that hold on properly,
Hayabusa
notice
injury,
that-
like, oof,
Look,
career ender.
I was gonna say the bottom hand is
Very,
under
very
the
scary.
Well, that's for not.
and look.
Two, no,
Rosa
kick out.
very nearly pinning Nyla Rose.
Thunder Rosa almost
Very
picking up the
opportunistic
scraps.
Is Rosa the way she's going for these covers.
Yeah, she knows that ending this match quickly is the best strategy. She's got Nyla in the corner. No!
Misses the corner drop kick.
Able to roll out.
Rosa moves with such intent. Every movement she makes, it's with intent.
You're right.
Oh,
Ricky.
wait a
But
second.
a quarter on that, because she leaves. You're right, she does, but a quarter because she leaves it all in the ring. But it definitely quarter there. Oh, got caught just there with that kick.
Kick to the side of the head, and now
boy.
Uh-oh.
Nyla.
Rosa's up on the top rope. There's a table set up down below on the
There's that
floor.
cable on the outside.
Thunder Rosa and Nyla Rose jockeying
slipped
for
out.
position. Wait a second.
Slipped
Whoa!
out. Rosa slipped out. Wait a minute.
Whoa! Big power bomb through the table on the floor.
But Thunder Rosa, she needs to roll Nyla back into the ring.
Gotta
Yeah, it's
get
not
in the
false
ring.
count anywhere. Got to get her in the ring.
Take another look at this impact.
Vicky is not a happy woman.
Upper spine right through that table.
Nyla crashing through the table to the floor, and Thunder Rosa trying desperately to bring Nyla back into the ring.
She knows that she has Nyla beat. Watch
And
Jade.
you
Look at
saw
Jade.
Smart Mark Sterling.
Oh,
hand
big
kick
chair in
under
the back.
chair. And the chair across the spine. Jade Cargill is battering Thunder Rosa. Oh!
Bunch of chair shots from Jade.
And on again.
Ah.
I think you heard Mark Sterling yelling one more.
Look how bent that chair is, folks.
You're
Look
not
at it.
kidding, man. The edge of the chair, that's the part that sucks when that hits you.
And now Jade covers.
Got her.
And
There's
gets the
Jade
win.
picking up the big win.
It was violent, it was brutal, but
I
it
love the
was
lightning bolt
Jade
lights
got
on the
big win. I
ring.
love
That's
it.
awesome.
Jade Cargill remains undefeated in AEW.
All three athletes left it in the ring, though. That was some physicality, Ricky. Big
It's
time.
still undefeated. That's huge. She's coming for the DMD.
What's a smart mark?
There's layers to Jade.
You're running around with smart marks. That's what happened. You wouldn't know about that.
Well, this past Wednesday night, we heard some strong words exchanged between the Nightmare family. Now let's hear from Malachi
Here we
Black.
go. Nightmare Family, Malachi Black. The House of Black is speaking.
Still won't do what is absolutely necessary, huh, Cody? Even after all that, you still won't do it. Well, I want you to know that when I hit you with that black mist, it came from the heart. And I hope that what I did, I hope that it seeped into every part of your existence, every fiber of your being, every nook, every cranny, and I hope it sits there and it festers while it eats you alive. Because maybe then, Cody, maybe then you will understand what it takes to defeat someone like me. As far as this Nightmare family, well, I've grown weary of you all. I hope that what I did consumes you all. As for the rest, well, there's plenty of souls in this company that need to know their own truth. And there's plenty of toll that needs to be collected.
Oh. Ominous words there from Malachi Black. Orange Cassidy, Jack Evans coming up very shortly. Come on, let's get back to the match. Come on, we want this hair versus hair match. Dude, one of the first ones we've seen on... It's definitely the first one in AEW. It's the first one I've seen on TV for a very long time. I know Mexico do them quite often in AAA and CMLL, but yeah, American television, I don't think there's been hair versus hair match in quite some time. This is going to be very cool, and I can't see Orange Cassidy coming out of this one the loser. Not with that beautiful, luscious blonde hair that he has. It has to be a Jack Evans with his kind of dirty, slobby mullet type haircut going on. So yeah, I think Jack's gonna come up short here, and then we can move on to Matt Hardy versus Orange Cassidy. Who knows what sort of random crazy stipulations they place on that match, but I'm very keen to see it go down. Page. Got to get the Red Bull in, keep the energy levels up after just a horrible night of sleep. I think I woke up like 2 or 3 times, and each time I was up for about half an hour, 40 minutes. It's like, let's go back to sleep. And then the night before, we got interrupted by the crazy wild storm rolled through and rattled the house. So that woke me up, and then today was just bad sleep. So got a couple of movies that I need to watch this afternoon, so I'm just going to chuck those on and chill out on the lounge, I think. Maybe have a sneaky nap this afternoon. Here we go, setting it up.
I haven't even had this title for a minute, and guys are already
There's the new title. Just so many jewels on that new title.
Straight to hell.
This Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on TNT, it's the anniversary edition of AEW Dynamite. The Elite join forces to take on the team of Bryan,
The Elite.
Christian
Right.
Cage, Jungle Boy, and Luchasaurus.
Well, check this
What a
out.
match.
Cheetah in hot pursuit to be the first
Kato
woman
Shida,
on
Serena
Raw
Deeb.
roster
That'll be a
after
great
50
match.
wins.
Also next week, Sammy Guevara defends his newly won TNT
Bobby
championship
Fish.
against Bobby Fish.
Plus the casino ladder match where two
Very excited for that match. Bobby. Oh wow. Pac, Andrade, Moxley, Archer. Two more names to be announced later tonight. Okay.
Matt Hardy, you seem awful angry last week.
Interesting.
You put Jack Evans' hair on the line, and he didn't seem very happy about it either.
And yeah, the Joker. I wonder who the Joker could be.
Our mood is great.
Robbie Eagles, you're in the States now, aren't you? Send Robbie into the Joker spot.
To cut Orange Cassidy's hair. So me being an unselfish man, I am not going to deprive him of the opportunity to shave his head and turn Orange Cassidy into a bald-headed bum.
Wait. What? What's this match? What am I doing?
Orange Cassidy, what are your thoughts?
I don't have any thoughts. I don't know what this is.
Well, Orange, this match is a
Love
hair
it.
versus hair match. And if you lose, you're going to get your head shaved.
guess I'm not gonna lose then.
You are gonna lose. Jack Evans, do not
Great
fail
promo.
me.
Great promo, sir.
You ain't gotta worry about a thing.
Well, it looks like we've had enough talk. It's
Time.
for the main event.
That is Mark's whole job now, apparently. Right, the scissors and the clippers. I love it. I really like Justin's tie. I don't so much like the purple suit, even though I do love my purple. Purple suit, not so much. Freshly squeezed. Let's get it out.
Introducing first from wherever, weighing whatever, freshly squeezed orange.
Cassidy, 17-1 in his last 18 matches. 16 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw.
You know what? That's not stopped Orange Cassidy. He's come up big in matches with big-time stipulations, Taz. No, he's a
Orange Cassidy in the Canadian tuxedo.
Yes, please, you have to be
Don't
honest.
you think it's kind of unfair that Jack has longer hair than OC? You know what I'm saying?
More to lose.
Yeah, very important.
But I mean, it was Matt Hardy that put Jack Evans' hair.
Yeah, cool, Ricky. He does have more to lose, but it's also not the nicest hair, so he can probably afford to lose it. Hi, Lost and Found podcast. How are you? How's your day been?
Weighing 189 pounds, Jack Evans.
Wow, 2-1 record in hair versus hair matches.
Hair can be beard versus beard. That's a gross beard and gross hair, and maybe he'll get his head shaved. We'll see. Meaning Jack Evans. I hope not. I hope not. Come on.
During Jack Evans' time competing in Mexico.
Who's everybody tipping in this one? Orange Cassidy or Jack Evans?
More often than not, come out victorious.
So by that note right there, I'm putting my money on Jack Evans, baby. Let's go.
Hair versus hair.
Don't gamble on pro wrestling.
I got enough money to do it. I hear you. You saw the Maserati.
That'd be an interesting question. Would anybody be willing to bet their hair on something? And if you were, what would you bet your hair on?
AEW Rampage. Look at Matt Hardy was coming in behind Orange Cassidy and
Showing support.
Jack Evans. Oh, the roll up. He's trying to make a quick end. 2 count.
Little simple strategy by Evans and Hardy, and it almost worked.
Evans grabbing, pull it out. Orange Cassidy by the hair and sending him. Whoa. Wow.
Rolls him through. Nip
Orange
straight
Cassidy
back up.
comes through, lands on his feet.
He has beautiful hair. I never realized that. Beautiful hair.
Hands in the pockets.
Hands in the pockets. Jack Evans went for that leaping front kick.
Oh, savage boots.
Those hurt.
He's laying it in.
Oh, Evans again. Goes for the front
Not
kick.
really. I'm not a big Japanese sumo wrestling fan. Like, I've seen bits of it, but I've never actually watched
Backslide. 1,
like
2,
full events or full
Simple
matches.
thing. Held the wrist down to Orange Cassidy on that backslide. Wasn't able to get the win though.
And he's got a handful of hair on Jack Evans, and
You never know what's in Evans' hair.
Jack Evans trying to escape, but Orange Cassidy hanging on tight.
I'll tell you, Evans might be more dizzy than normal.
How great was it this
Are you
past
a
Wednesday
fan
night
of
on
the
Dynamite
sumo
right here
sumo
in
wrestling
Rochester,
Lost and
New
Found
York?
podcast?
We saw the Dark Order.
Look at Matt.
Also, what is the Lost and Found podcast about? Let me know.
We saw the Dark Order come together, but right now Matt Hardy.
I do enjoy checking out new podcasts. I'll have to give it a look. Something that sort of sounds like it's up my alley.
Evans, the massive corkscrew kick.
That kick was right on the money by Jack Evans, and of course, Matt Hardy approved.
Look, watch this now.
Jack Evans off the
Oh, 450 apron.
We
Wow.
have to take our final break of the evening, but we will stick with the action. This hair versus hair match in picture. A 450 splash on the outside, big time impact.
Oh my God, did you see? Jack never fails to impress me.
Oh, he's so impressive. You're right. Might get a count out win here, and then you got to shave Orange's head.
Can't wait.
And Bryce
Seven,
Remsburg
we're
up
up
to
to the
7.
count of
See Orange
7.
Cassidy clutching his ribs.
The bald-headed
8.
Remsburg, if that is
Up
his
to
real
8.
name.
Oh,
Oh, 9.
struggling to his feet.
Orange is done.
He's back. back in.
And Jack Evans does the smart thing. He
Jack
immediately
swarms him.
jumps on Orange Cassidy, Ricky.
I would shave Orange Cassidy's head just for the fact that he wears a Canadian tuxedo. Man, he's got me fired.
Hey, Ricky pulling out the Canadian tuxedo.
Lateral press. Just a 2 count. Or just a 1 count, excuse me. Jack Evans can't even believe it.
Evans is shocked that he didn't get the win there. Oh, kick to the head. I mean, Evans just
Okay, cool. Do you feel like the sumo wrestling is something that a professional wrestling fan would be able to get into and watch, or is it kind of like MMA sort of has a little bit of crossover, but not a huge amount, so it can be a little bit too technical for some people?
That's why you have an easy time. All right, that's fair. You look great, by the way, with the shaved head.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Fedlin Remsburg with that shaved head. But look at Orange Cassidy trying to counter this thing.
Jack Evans, Orange Cassidy.
Struggle.
Jockeying for position.
That takes a lot of energy out of both men.
Trading vertical suplex attempts.
Leg is hooked. Orange reverses.
Counter.
2, no.
Nice little counter on that cradle.
Oh, and Jack Evans there. The
There's
leaping
the
front kick. He finally
big
hit it.
front kick.
Orange Cassidy is playing checkers. Jack Evans is playing chess.
There it is.
2, no.
That's the line. Long story behind that one, but I digress. Jack Evans got to keep the pressure on Orange Cassidy. Keep it on him. And you hear Big Money Matt on the outside. What a motivator.
Big Money Matt trying to get the Jack chant going. It's just nobody's into it.
Packed house here in Rochester, and there was only one person chanting for Jack Evans, and it was Matt Hardy.
I might be the second.
Sometimes you only need one, and that's your biggest supporter, Matt Hardy.
Jack Evans is really cool in the ring, but he's just not connecting with this AEW fan base for some reason.
You know, I mean, it's just like, you know, he spends money and motivates his people with money. I'm like me. I motivate my people with love.
Wearing the T-shirt isn't really doing anything for him, I think. It makes him just look like
Matt Hardy. Oh, Matt Hardy.
a low card luck guy. Doesn't make him look like a top guy at all.
Assaulting.
Hardy getting involved.
What do you call it, Ricky?
He's helping him.
He's helping Jack Evans.
I feel like Jack Evans really does need like a...
Come on, get in the game.
He just does need a reason to revamp and just come back fresh. So I think this hair versus hair match is a great opportunity to restart his look and everything in AEW.
Cassidy sent hard into the corner. Now Jack Evans.
Evans cartwheel and spring elbow.
And Evans, wow.
He's athletic. He's great. Great in the ring, but just not connecting.
Again, another. Oh!
Whoa, tossed over the top rope.
By Orange Cassidy.
Bad landing.
Come on, here comes Orange Cassidy. Diving on Matt Hardy.
Cassidy just took out Matt Hardy here in our main event on
And then the suicider on the other side to Jack Evans.
Taking everybody out, Orange Cassidy. Orange is fired up. Why the hell did he hit Matt Hardy? That wasn't right.
Orange Cassidy heading up to the top. Jack
Okay,
Evans.
mix of art and sport
Dive and crossbody.
and Japanese tradition. Okay. I will have to check out some sort of YouTube clips. Are there any like legendary matches or anything that I should watch that you think would help me as being introduction to the sport?
Orange is real crafty. He's quick too.
Orange Cassidy comes through. Ducks the contact. Went for the DDT. Evans.
Northern Lights.
Northern Lights.
Flip through bridge.
Jack Evans rolls through. He brings Orange Cassidy up.
Very hard to do
Inside
that.
hook.
Oh,
Michinoku
damn.
driver.
This is it.
Evans. 2. No.
Jack
Cassidy
Evans
kicks
showed
out.
what's
Takes a
going
bit
on
more
over
than
there with
take him out.
He's zany and wild, but man, he can go between these ropes.
Jack Evans. Oh, another kick. And Evans. There's the standing sky twister. 1, 2.
No.
Jack Evans from the heavens, baby, makes it look
Kid in
easy.
the red getting right into it in the front row there.
Gasping for breath. Jack Evans thought it was 3.
Jack's put on some size, so I can't imagine what that feels like having all that weight drop on you.
Yeah, no kidding.
You saw Evans dragging Orange Cassidy by the
Ricky
hair,
just calling Jack
positioning
back.
him.
Fat shame, Ricky. That's not
Splash
cool.
here.
He can do whatever the hell he wants right now, Evans.
Here we go.
Jack Evans.
Whoa.
Knee, shin and knee buckled up there.
Went for the sky twister press off the top. But Orange Cassidy rolled in.
Orange can't capitalize, or can he?
Orange up on the shoulder of Evans comes through.
There's a
DDT.
big DDT. Wow.
Jack Evans got spiked. Orange Cassidy
What's up?
struggling up to his feet.
These people chanting freshly squeezed.
He squeezed another big DDT.
Broke his head open.
This is it.
Jesus. No, kicks out.
Evans, he don't want to get his head shaved. That's why he's got to kick out.
Wait a minute.
Butcher, Blade, Bunny.
Matt Hardy will do anything to see Orange Cassidy's head shaved.
The Butcher in a Mickey Mouse top. It's an interesting look for the big man.
Orange might have a little backup.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, the best friends are there to
And Chris
help.
Statlander. Where did they come from? They came through the crowd.
Bringing everybody out here.
Comes the whole Hardy family office.
It's George Joel, Private Party, and
Dark Order's here to make the save.
Some of the Dark Order come out the side on the side ramp.
Nata Sumo channel on YouTube.
Laying the human wall.
Okay, awesome. I will definitely check that out. Thank you very much.
Donuts too, but
Orange Punch. Game over.
Cassie knocked his block off.
Jack
2, 3. Oh my
is
God.
going bold.
Freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
The bunny, the look on the bunny's face.
Shaved now. Oh. That Chuck Taylor's got the damn barber shirt on.
Not by these amateurs. Come on.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Let's get a professional barber out here.
Yeah, have some dignity for the man.
And Matt Hardy, apple
What's going on here? Sending an helico in to make the save.
What happened to that towel?
They tried.
I just got rocked by Uno. And the Dark Order just teeing off on that helico.
Dark Order's keeping everyone out of the ring.
And Helico.
And
Sleeping.
Matt Hardy, he's trying to rally the troops. But the Dark Order is waiting.
I'm sorry, Jack. This is about the greater good. Retreat, HMO.
Matt Hardy.
Good point.
Oh, HFO retreating. They're giving up.
Kevin's out to dry.
Well, Jack needs a haircut anyway. He
For
also,
the greater good, guys.
he also needs a shave.
Oh no, I can't watch this. Oh my God. Trigger warning. No.
Oh, God.
Orange Cassidy just chop his hair off.
There's the hair. Big chunks.
Insult to injury, and how about this for some breaking news? Tony Khan has made it official. 2 more participants in the Casino Ladder match at this Wednesday Dynamite Anniversary Edition.
Orange Cassidy and
Big money, Matt Hardy. As Wheeler
and Matt Hardy.
Razor going to work.
Ah, interesting.
Barbers, no.
Oh, Wheeler Yuta just quit the Clippers.
They're enjoying this. This is crazy.
Chuck Taylor, Wheeler Yuta taking turns.
Yep.
And Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy sweeping up.
Nice, Sam, to sweep up. Well, I'll tell you,
That's
this was
great.
a rough night for Jack Evans as you see the Dark Order looking on, and Evans just having a real.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they just shaved the top. This bit left all of this super long.
Look at Orange Cassidy. I mean, what a heathen. He's sweeping the hair into the Dark Order, and they don't even care.
-1. What a little champ.
Rochester, New York for Rampage. And don't forget, AEW Dynamite is coming to you next Wednesday night, live on TNT from the Liacouras Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And as they say, you've got to give the people what they want.
Big hug for the little fella.
We'll be back right here on TNT next Friday night, 10 p.m. for Rampage. AEW is the home of professional wrestling.
That's awesome. I love that they treat this kid so well. Alrighty. So that's another episode of AEW Rampage in the books. Another really fun one, actually. Nick Jackson and Bryan Danielson kicked it off with an incredible match to start the show. What else did we get? The ladies put on a really nice quality triple threat women's hardcore match, no DQ match, and then just the fun silliness of a hair versus hair match to close out the show. Let's find something Yeah, I don't think I think I've set it up so that the link can't be posted in the chat. But thank you for recommending that. I will definitely look out for it and check out some sumo wrestling. And again, yeah, thank you for checking out the stream. Let's maybe what we should do now is dive into a bit of dive into a little bit of a split gate while everyone's sort of here checking out the stream, and we'll play a couple of games of split gate. Bring that down a little bit. We need to go to gameplay, not gameplay, my minimal gameplay screen. Let's transfer over to that. Bit of team deathmatch. Yeah, if anybody's got a split gate and wants to dive in, just hit me up and we'll try and set it up and we can play a few games together after watching some wrestling. It's been a very fun stream. Don't know where I'm getting shot. That's great. Great start. God damn, I got him down to 12. Okay. Damn it. Put him down to 82. I gotta head off actually. Just realised what time it was. I've got to head out. I will just quickly go to this one. Let's send everybody over to Kayla Winada's channel. She's playing a bit of Evil Within. Let's send everybody over there. And thank you all again for checking out the stream. I hope you enjoyed AEW Rampage, and we'll be back tomorrow with the Commentary Booth live podcast recording. I will catch you all tomorrow. Peace.